here and they will be taking that money and police will say nothing.
Hi everyone, welcome to Saturday. My name is Princess Aira. In the building, your beautiful host. And guess what? I'm not the only one in the studio. I have handsome guys with me. By my right, I have.
What up, my people? My name is Edwin Prince Jasper, the most finest name you can ever hear in the internet today.
Thank you very much. Guys, by my left, I have.
Oh, hello everybody, my name is Fola Folani.
Okay, and today we have few important gist to talk about. So I'd like you to stay right there. We'll be back in a jiffy. Hi guys, welcome back. You're still on Trendy Gist, and remember my name is Princess Aria. Okay, today we have interesting Nollywood buzz. We are going to talk about the AI filming, about the Mekaton and Epic Labake Olododo, the recent use of AI usage that is trending now. Then we also have social issues like spraying of cash at the event, the ban on spraying of cash at the event. And we also have ban on cellophane, that's the nylon bag, the approach of the government about the whole thing. Then lastly we have entertainment gossip about Iyabo Ojo report threat to her life after publicly calling for justice over the late Mohbad death. Remember, our shop recently got burnt. So guys, let's talk about the AI filming that is trending now.
AI filming. To me, if you ask me, I actually like it. You know, let me use this example. When you get a robot in your home, it is what you program that robot to do. That is what it does. It does not deviate from what is being programmed. So, the same thing goes to AI. When you use your AI in your film, what you tell it to do, that is what it will do.
Yeah.
It might bring a plot that you don't like. You can actually change it and give it another plot. Even you can change it 100 times. It will give you another plot, different plots. But you cannot tell a human being to do take 10. Let's say you're shooting a movie now, the person made the first mistake, make a second mistake, and keep making mistakes over and over and over. The person will get one out.
Exactly.
So if you ask me about using AI to make our movies, I actually support of it. So.
Okay. What's your take?
I disagree with it. I feel AI is good in accounting, good in computer, great in computing, and so many other fields. The use of machineries and what have you. Those reputation job, fantastic. AI will be good. But when it comes to production, because production of movies and music, because I hear AI too goes into the music.
Yeah,
scene.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they do. And it gives room to craft and not artistic license. If it is craft, they only need me to train you how to do this and that. Let me give you a good example of how creativity, human creativity, brings uniqueness to movie production. There's a particular movie called Saw.
Okay.
I don't know if you know Saw.
Animation, yeah?
No, Saw is an horror film.
It's an horror film. I think it's like 1 to 7 or
If
so.
you've seen it, you know it's 7. I think they are up to 10 now.
And now,
When they started, it was just 2 school-leaving students that had a project to produce a movie with their meager $10,000 or something that they had, that they could put together. So they thought of how to go about it. They couldn't make up their mind until an idea or so came into their head. And they produced with $10,000, if I'm not mistaken.
then.
That time, maybe $10,000 or $40,000. I'm not too sure with the. And that movie grossed close to $40 or so million.
Oh wow.
Because it was unique in those days. No one thought of it. Then came the rise of this use of CCTV and all that. I don't know if you've seen those movies. There are about 2 of it that come.
These are Hollywood kind of movies.
Productions.
Yes.
CCTV is in the house. This haunted house, Damian Marlon or so, did one comedy, another horror one, It was just a CCTV in the houses that they were using to tell the story.
Okay.
And that's how they produce a whole film. No other background, just the CCTV, eyewitness, and that's what they use.
Wow.
Just to give you a sense of it's real. It's not a make-up thing. These are creativities that is endless in human being. If when the guy that produced IT, forgotten the name of this man now, he's a big time Hollywood producer now. When he first produced a certain movie, Terrestrial Alien and all that, everybody was like, wow, this is unique, this is right. I mean, he rode on that for a long time. He produced like 3 or 4 movies that till now is one of my childhood favorite movies.
I mean, all these movie examples you are giving are all based on Hollywood.
They are based on Hollywood and they are based on human creativity.
Which is AI generated movies are supposed to be accepted. It's a very good idea to me.
Now, this is the problem whereby AI generated will take all those things that has been produced.
Yes.
Take them into the data bank. When you give it a script, it takes a series from what's it called? From Tarzan.
A particular movie.
Take series from Tarzan. Take characters from Lion King, and so on, spice it together to produce what you want. No originality in those things. In fact, it has its use. For me, I won't totally knock it off, but I would not encourage it too much because it will kill creativity.
Yes, to kill the original.
Exactly.
Unique production or movies that would speak to you as a person that, the Gen Z taste for movie now is quite different.
Everything will be fictional.
Everything would have is, you would be like, this looks like.
Okay, let me quickly ask you a question. Do you see AI films as something that is going to last long?
No and yes.
Okay.
To me, it's here to stay. To me, the way technology is going.
But I feel like it's not everybody will be able to sit down to watch AI.
They will knock it into a space. What I mean by that is that it will have a space. Maybe for example,
it will have a space.
You will just want to quickly make a presentation in a boardroom or in a church. You don't have budget. You just want to quickly do something. You can use that. Everyone who's watching it would appreciate it because one, I'm not expecting a Nollywood production here. I just wanted to
it's also
get an idea of what
probably for adverts also.
Yes.
So they can use it for that.
Billboards.
But those who are doing the AI, they are not pushing it based on that. They are pushing it that you should be using it for production of movies.
So you should
that if you have your script, you should just feed it into the AI. AI would bring it out for you. But that has its problem. Sometimes, if I give a director my script, the director might totally erase the ending and create something unique in attachment to it.
Originally.
If you should hear some movies, the ending that the writers had planned for it is not the ending that you are seeing in the final production.
Yeah.
Yes, it happens. It happens.
A whole lot of, take for example, people keep talking about there's Washington in Training Day, where he said a famous line, King Kong got no sheep on me. That was not scripted. That was just the actor in the role. He absorbed the role so much. He absorbed it and he started feeling like this is me in this situation. I will say this. But I doubt the AI can give you all that. That's where my fear is. So if until that time my fear can be alluded and they could tell me that AI now can have talent and can be creative. Anyway.
Cool.
Okay. Now, can we look at the disadvantages of AI? Like you just said, we still have some others. Like in the place of the actors, when we start using AI, often, what would they be doing?
I would, that disadvantage, I don't think if AI comes into the market fully, it would make people, push out. Okay, just let me just bring this into the picture now. You can see somebody that will just finish secondary school, go to university just to study theater, just to study that craft. But if AI comes into this our industry fully, there will be no need for a human being to start shooting movie again, because the producer will be like, whatever you want to do for me, AI will do it for me. So it will reduce that job opportunity concerning this our craft in the movie industry.
It will definitely cut off some jobs, but not all.
Many jobs.
Not all.
You're still going to need even the actors. Because say for example, I think they are developing it to this level. That's what I'm just thinking now. To a certain level whereby you can feed, if you've seen all these Premier Leagues, when they wanted to start their football, you suddenly see all these players come forward, stand.
The lineup.
Don't you ask yourself that do they come and actually stand
like that?
Those are AI generation.
I thought they've done that already. So the editors will just like put those things together.
Maybe not. But I believe that they feed the AI with some images too. They feed it with the story. So here comes the actors. They will feed it with your eye. Say, Jide Kosoko now might not need to actually come and act as much as before. All you just needed that you want to use my image and be, okay, I will sign on it. You pay me my money. Go ahead.
That is for legends.
No, but I think what they use now is the voiceover of the particular person.
They will still use your
like if you want to use the
say for example,
animatic image of Jide Kosoko, Jide Kosoko is still going to come in because people will identify his voice.
Yes, but in AI now, it's still going to be like that.
No, AI can copy the voice.
No, there's going to be a studio recordings.
Oh.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think that one has been happening
since in case AI couldn't get it. There will be always, say for example, how can AI get near Pamubu?
It's possible.
It's possible, but
when machines are doing
until it's recorded in before it now learns it. Like they always say about your phone, it learns as you are typing. Until it's recorded in, then the AI will now keep it in its data bank again. And be using it, say in case you want this, you want this, you want this, and then you shoot. But sometimes these actors actually come up with new words that everybody will love. I remember Mabegi,
different slangs.
Mabegi, you don't get that from a regular everyday lecture of our Nigerian people. We don't often use that. So there are some that these actors themselves invent. They create on the spot, and then we now use. So I think in the hands of a creative, it's a tool that they can still use in a way.
In the hands of the creative.
Not at all times. Not at all times, because you need the human touch in all these things.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. Okay, nice one. Let's quickly go into social issues. That's a crackdown on spraying cash at the events, life of the party. Everybody is just spraying the money.
Yes. I need to sit properly on this issue, because I don't feel the government are going about this the right way.
Okay.
Because if you ask me, I've not seen any rule in the US where they bring a law on their currency motivation. I don't think. Okay, coming back to Africa, coming back to Nigeria here, there is this guy that very dark man called out online. He called out EFCC about the guy online.
Okay.
He was not just only mutilating Aira, he was even spraying it on the floor and stepping on it like red carpet. So very dark man had to call out EFCC. Say, you will not see this person now.
Now it's money and water vibes.
Yeah, you will not see this person now. But if you come and mutilate Naira, they don't put handcuff on your hand. So I don't know. The government are going this wrong way.
What's your take about that?
I feel I always have issues with the way government go about these things. It's America will always say something. The land of the free, the land of the free. And then you see their movies. I've seen many movies whereby people will tear $10 notes, $100 bill into two.
When people use it for even smoke, I've
give
seen
it
one.
to his fellow and say, whenever you finish the job, I'll give you the second one. If you do that on a Nigerian movie, not only will the FCC carry you,
you'll be arrested, persecuted.
You land in court. Yeah.
We clamping down too much on our freedom. And this freedom is what gives birth to the way we are, our uniqueness. Freedom begets creativity sometimes. Yes, you cannot say we should just be free and everybody should just be doing anything anyhow. I get that. So therefore, we could put guidelines, but not criminalize it. The ones that are criminalized, they are not active about those ones. You see, it's a criminal offense in Nigeria to extort money. To stand by the road and say, before you can pass this road, you will give me money.
It's a very big offense.
It's a criminal act.
But it's happening
It's being done every. Oh my
It's
God.
not only happening everywhere. Police will stand beside it here and they will be taking that money, and police will say nothing. And here you are pursuing people who are spraying money.
Emphasizes on spraying of money. That's just it. And in the society where you
They
are,
want
I
to
feel like
dissuade.
in the society where you are, I feel like when they just need someone to be caught as a scapegoat.
And again,
As a scapegoat, and
they want to.
and it's just like enforcing it on people.
No, they want to. The problem starts with CBN not having enough naira notes to go round. So they now started saying, what is the problem with the naira note? Coming back with a dirty, wrinkled. And identify one of the ways that naira note get dirty and wrinkled is through spraying of money. They went to this, what's it called, Senate to get it, a law against it.
Yeah.
So from that viewpoint now, has it now become a law that Nigerians have to now adhere to not to spray money? Because it has now become a regular thing. But if you truly look at it, from even every Nigerian, not everybody sprays the money. Me, I'm never comfortable with spraying money. Because always, to me, always look as if you are being ostentatious, unnecessarily ostentatious, trying to just display wealth.
That's just it.
For me, and the truth is nobody's wealth in this system. Forget even that we have Dangote in Nigeria, and we are as poor as our next door neighbor. Because if Nigerians, majority can still not feed, we are poor.
We are poor.
Yeah, but my own, like I said before,
So they should concentrate on, first of all, the welfare.
Yeah.
If people are well off, they will defend this country themselves.
Sure. My own even take on this is on how, like I said before, on how the government is enforcing this rule. Like there's a popular saying which goes by, the law only affects the poor. There's a video I saw online where two sons of a popular wealthy man, they were like multi-million naira. When the SEC came to arrest, they didn't even arrest those sons. They arrested the security there, standing. So this whole trend, it was like trending online over for like weeks. It got to a month. Where the person that was calling the SEC out he kept on repeating the same thing. And they jailed that person, that security. And if you watch, when I watched the video closely, I never saw where the security carried money out.
I didn't even know the ending of the story.
So that was just it. So the law only applies to the poor. So that is one of the things that is
How true
affecting
is that the
country.
law only applies to the
When you have money and have connection, you can just
How
look for
true
it
is
to
that?
deviate it. So
The law applies to all.
briefly.
The law applies to all. But when it comes to execution of it, our nature of being poor that I mentioned earlier comes to play. The policeman you ask to go and arrest the rich man's son is poor.
Exactly.
So when he gets there, you hear things like you don't know that we will cook, you share, you will arrest.
You talk to my lawyer.
Straight.
And so before you know it, he says I have to do my work. Okay, you volunteer and arrest him. And the poor police officer with the poor security will be battling it out in the poor courts. Because even everybody is poor. And the government makes sure it's intentional. So that
They
they
know what
can
they're
have
doing.
their way. So with that being said, I feel national orientation needs to work. They are not working. I'm sorry, they are not working. They are just there, seated looking at things going on. They ought to be the one to sanitize the populace, the general populace. They ought to employ AI, if they can employ AI. Employ Nigerian actors, directors. This is what we want. This is how
And
we
work with
want it.
telecommunications to pass across the
Exactly.
message.
This
Radio
issue,
stations, TV stations, If you need to pay them to hear
Even
it,
on social
pay
media.
them.
On social media, because
on billboards.
there is a
So
billboard
that
and-
you get everybody
Yes.
to agree to what you're saying. It's common
Yes.
sense.
Not by
But you are not
enforcing
presenting it commonly to all.
No.
You're not presenting it
Enforcing
commonly to all. You're just
really
making
hard.
everybody, you're packing everybody into the same bin. And since you and I mean, almost 99% of Nigeria cannot know the government. You know?
Everybody go,
We all know
That's a very nice conversation because of time. Let's quickly go for ban on cellophane and the way the government is handling the whole thing and the way people are reacting to it.
This still brings me back to National Orientation Commission. Because if they do, it's just like me having a child in my home. And I did not tell that child, see, whenever you want to eat, use the dining table. Don't come and sit on your bed to eat. Don't sit on the chair to eat. On the couch, rather, because there's a chair too at the dining. Sit on the dining chair, on the dining table. That's the place you eat properly.
if you violate, he will know you did not inform him earlier.
Even before it comes to violation, you know how many times I will have to repeat it
Over and over and over.
before it sticks.
Yeah.
I will have to keep, there will be a sit down, we'll have a discussion.
Okay.
See, for these reasons, eat there. I don't want cockroaches on your bed, in the bedrooms and all that.
Yes.
So you have to restrict.
As you
food.
stated the reasons.
Yes, these are the reasons.
Even nicer.
And I will still give warnings
Yeah.
before I now go to punishments. Nigeria, we don't have first time offenders. We don't have second time offenders. We just have offenders.
Offender is
and
an
have
offender.
punishment.
Offender is an offender.
Prosecuted straight up.
And then the national orientation is asleep.
Mm.
Ask them what they are doing. I don't know if they've ever orient anyone in Nigeria about any topic, any law being made, any policies being given. At this point that we are in, 2025, I haven't seen anything.
Does it just
Not on the radio, not on.
But years back, there's a way they make publicity where they pass information to people
Yes.
and it sticks easily.
A lot.
It sticks easily.
We used to sing it when we were young. You hear songs like "Me, I Like My Country."
I love the way and people, everything we do for Nigeria. Make me join hands, make Nigeria better.
You hear things like "I'm gonna check out to Nigeria."
Yeah, go
It's
better.
also there was some other documentary, small shots like the one of Papi Luwe, Erubu Jeje. He had these ones that he did then. He was telling Nigerians to either not to steal the things in Nigeria or to act better. Corruption is not good.
Okay.
No.
Okay, that was just a presentation.
He was the only one, and he was talking to everybody.
And we have the
This
pictures
character.
and the write-up on billboards then. I remember very
Wow,
well.
that was
And the
back
videos
then.
was playing back. Yeah,
This was National Orientation
Yes.
Commission.
They were
And
the
the
There are
football
really
stars.
certain things right then. There were really
Yeah,
certain things
football.
right
Let
then.
me
Even
show.
then as at then, there was this Kai. Before Kai started arresting people, there was a public announcement back to back. Because by the time you cross it, you have that back of mind that once you are caught like this, you are done for. Because the publicity was so strong and it was back to back.
Even parents who are now joining in to educate their younger ones. But man, also that
Yes.
man, you can listen and level.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
even better.
But
But
there's no orientation.
There's no orientation.
Even me, when I was younger, you will hear me tell my dad, that's dirty. Now, how can you throw that dirty there? Why don't you throw it in the dustbin? Why?
It was
What
based
is on the film? What is
yeah,
the TV?
yes, based on that.
But now there's no such thing again. So the youth are acting the best they can.
Lawless.
If you go to America, they oriented
Now let's
themselves.
quickly look at during the time of COVID that you need to wash your hands,
Yeah.
distance between you and your partner
Yeah.
or the person you're both closer to, you're both talking together.
we're informed.
It really worked
Informed
and
very well.
it
It really
They
worked.
went out all the way
They
out.
went out. They went out, they passed message across.
But when it
Everyone
comes to
was like,
this, they think it's not necessary. They think
Ah,
it's
nah.
not important.
Too
You
bad.
should know.
Yeah.
Once we announce it in the newspaper, and we wrote it in the newspaper, Nigeria, this doesn't want you to now newsline on anymore. It's
Just
okay.
pass it.
So next time they see you, arrest him, he's a criminal. If you should see the way they arrest people that only did social offences, civil offences, you will wonder if they've killed, they've murdered or criminal offences are they have committed. I mean, it's the upside down scenarios, and the government are not even bothered about correcting the wrong.
So let me ask: is the ban of cellophane affecting you? Be sincere. On behalf of the Gen Z.
On behalf of we, the Gen Zs, I would say the bans of cellophanes is affecting us in a way.
Okay.
Those days in the ghetto area where I see some kids, where they put their food in nylons and start eating it on the way. So if you bring those times now, you can't tell a child eating that rice in nylon that don't do this thing. So it will look as if you are taking away the breakfast from that child. So it's affecting us in a way, not all actually. So those that stay not in the ghetto area and might not be affected. So it's in Nigeria, people that, let me say, the population in the ghetto area is much more than the population in those bigger areas. So because of that aspect, that is why it is affecting us in the ban of cellophane.
But ideally, when I was young, whenever I want to follow my mom or probably we're going out to get some things, then we were trained that it's important for you to carry your bag, your shopping bag or your paper bag for you to go get something. Then we were trained like that. So I feel like that's still an ideal way of going out, like you want to shop. But for eventually you're coming from work and you need to get some things by the roadside. And at the end of the day, I didn't expect the road sellers or the vendor to just
paper bags. They can't do that.
No, paper bag. If it's paper bag, yes, it's still but they don't expect. Yes, roadside vendors.
What the law is saying from the little I've learned is that single-use plastic, rubber, nylon, all this are not encouraged. They are frowning on it. And one of the biggest single-use is our plastic bottle for drinks.
Oh, okay.
Majority of it is thrown away right after you finish your first drink.
Yeah.
The same with pure water. Majority, in fact, there's nothing else to use it for. Maybe sometimes they use it to cover some cakes and all that. But majorly you throw it away. And you always end up on the ground.
But I think there's a body that is collecting all these used bottled
water.
water.
Private people, not private.
I think they are recycling it for something.
Yes, they turn it back to its use and then sell it again for reuse.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is it's not enough.
Okay.
They are generating, for example, 1 million, and those ones who are recycling like 50,000, 100,000. It's not enough. There are more out there than what they are taking back in. It clogs our waterways, clogs the gutter, and so on and so forth.
Huge
in fact, if you should look at the debris, the refuse that we often have is major. Those one-time use plastics, and so there are plenty in those.
Especially pure water nylons.
But in my own place, my refuse, the bottles, you have a refuse bag for bottles, then you have a plastic bag for dirt. So there's a particular person, there's a body that picks up the bottle, there's a particular body that picks up.
I don't think there's a body that picks up pure water nylons. I don't think. That one is just like a waste. And there is no refuse, there is no gutter that you would see that is choked up, that you will not see more pure water nylons.
So go back to what you asked. You said if you buy something on the road, are you expected to carry it? What they are pushing is that they should sell more quality nylon.
Okay.
Not just the small ones that one-time use. More quality. And the supermarkets and what have you says, if they are going together, they cannot be giving those is quite expensive. They can't give it out. And they said you should sell. So that those who are buying those are using it. They're not just going to use it one time
and trade it away.
So that's that. And then some people sell other type of bags. Bags made from jits and all that, bag made from
carrier bags, paper bags,
peels and all that. Okay. So that it's not everybody's going green.
Those are from the nicer part of
everybody's going green.
Yeah.
So they're trying to be green in it too. But then that said, It's good, it's landable, but it's bad in the area by which I know that my kids don't go to the eyebrows, the 2 million, the 3 million naira schoolings that require them to go to holidays and what have you. And I start making laws and rules like that. I'm shooting myself in the leg. These are a population. Majority of them depended on this. Majority it's cheaper to use these things. So it'd be best if the government by themselves encourage people to go into alternatives. Say for example, you put in a ban out, a state ban. No more this at the same time. You're saying those who are creating these bags, these nylon bags, now if you start producing paper bags, the state will buy it from you. Produce this quality, will give you this quality to produce. The state will buy it from you, and by that, the state will be the one to sell it out,
Yes.
mandating everybody to buy it.
Yes.
So, in so doing,
They are making it easier for the public.
they will quickly switch over to that and know that I will generate money from it. And then they will get to sell. They know that if I produce 100,000, it's sure I'm going to get my money from the government.
And it will also be a job opportunity for people.
Yes.
But the government don't think that way. They always just want to muzzle it.
I say they will just make that rule sit back and enforce it like everybody.
And they know, not that they don't know. Someone told me that there's nothing you want to say that they don't know.
Yeah, sure.
It's not new to them.
They always have a round
But
table
they
where
don't
they analyze
take those ideas. Okay, take for example NIN. When they started NIN,
Nobody listened to them.
no. They had this fellow. This guy said it's going to be free.
Okay.
It's going to be free. It's supposed to be free. But he started saying, no, if you say make it free, people, Nigerians will not do it. So let them pay and so on and so forth. They make it into a bottleneck, so much so that if 100 people go to the office today wanting to get NIN, hardly will they service 10 people. When they did that, they created a bottleneck. The 90 of yesterday will come back to meet another 100 of today. And so the people keep piling up.
Yeah.
And guess what? Instead of them to increase their offices, increases their manpower, do much to quickly enroll all Nigerians into it. These guys went under the table and give license to boys outside that have a business center.
Not have them here and there.
They will give them the
with their
portal.
megaphones.
They give them the portal. The government portal. They give them that portal access to it. They access the government portal faster than even the government themselves. They can service 100 people a day. Government cannot service 100 people.
And their service is, their fee is on the high side.
They charge you 14, 20, 15,000.
On the high side.
Sometimes 25,000.
Just for it, because you want to get your inner head.
This is something that the whole Nigerians are supposed to be proud of. We are, at the end of the day, we are not, we don't care about it.
Wow.
Because obviously it will come and go again. Because another government will come and not care about it.
Okay, guys, let's quickly go for a short break. When you come back, we'll go into entertainment gossip. Stay right there. Welcome back, guys. We are still on Trading Gist. And lastly, we have entertainment gossip. Is about Iyabo Ojo report threat to her life after publicity calling for justice over the late Mohbad's death. Yes. Our Lagos shop was burned during a protest. Oh. Guys, that is loud. What do you think about it?
This one is very, very tough. The one thing I don't support is people taking advantage of situations. Yes, we all want justice for Mohbad. Yes, we all want the truth. Yes, we all want what was said behind the scenes. But I don't like it when people take advantages of situations. There's a video I saw online where some people actually prepared a banner with her name and saying, they were just saying sort of things.
Yes, so many other things.
Just imagine that scenario. Just imagine that scenario. Iyabo Ojo works in that scenario. Those people, they might even take jungle justice on her.
Exactly.
At that spot, they might just beat her to a pulp. So, but that thing is what I'm totally against. How the way people take advantage, most especially my Gen Z, the way we take advantage of things like this in a very bad way.
You want to say something?
I'm a bit conflicted on the issue. Why am I conflicted? Is my take is on the people's reaction. Like Dr. Alabi said in one of our songs, in our latest song, that if you let the noise of the people get to your head, you will be shocked when those people themselves, when you can't perform, they turn on you.
They turn on you.
These were people who were fighting for justice for Mohbad. Yabo Ojo, everybody were out there fighting for justice of the death of Mohbad, telling the police to investigate. Are we saying that the police cannot investigate it? All of a sudden, whatever they come up with is not enough for anyone. Everybody have an angle to look at. Is the wife, is the mother, is the father, is the friend.
Just passing narratives.
Passing narrative.
And at the end of the day, not only are they now taking, all this disparaging kind of view at people, but they step it up by threatening and, the video that you're talking about, that is even more appalling. On what basis are you carrying somebody's picture? Is it for you to now become famous, to become popular?
Or you're that emotional, or you're related to the.
You want to write because you're not related to Mohbad. That fellow I saw.
None of them in that video is related.
And you have no stake in the matter, none whatsoever. So the only reason I would think you would to do that is because you want to become famous.
I feel like if they're accusing Iyabo Ojo of what again? What are they accusing him of? Like tampered with
evidence.
Not tampered with the evidence. Like he didn't allow the forces to work on the investigation or something like that. Yeah. They are also doing the same thing because they don't have proof for the accusation. They don't have proof for what they are accusing this lady for. At least Iyabo Ojo, I think, is someone that one should applaud because she came out, spoke, he even enlightened, he even make the whole scenario, what is behind interviewing and every other thing. He brought it out to the public. Now, are we not tired of this Mohbad case? I'm a fan of Mohbad. Are we not tired for how many years we keep going there?
No one could be tired of it because...
but bringing it up now, I think they've resolved the matter.
Yes,
and I think that is one of the...
And why should it take this long?
That is
also my question.
That is a blowback on the police.
The
way they handle the matter.
So if they handle it, the case
over 2 years.
They've already put the case down. They already put the case down, and all of a sudden, very dark man brought up the case, and they have to revisit it again. So after this one again, another man just come up and revisit it again.
In fact, I mean, take a look at Kemi Olunloyo, who's not in Nigeria. I keep saying a whole lot of stories about the matter. Sometimes I wonder from what is our business with it. But that being said, I feel the second part of my being conflicted with this issue is that it could actually be a publicity stunt. On Iyabo Ojo's end.
It might be on some cases.
Because sometimes these people want to, rally up the public and keep their name in circulation and all that, and get all. Because I look at that fellow who's carrying that placard up and down.
To the extent of our
it looks sponsored to me.
Yeah, the video everybody have seen, I look sponsored, but nobody's directing to Iyabo Ojo's angle, and I'm not any reason why she would do that. She has been trending for so many good things. She has been trending.
Maybe wrong.
Now, remember now, apart from...
I'm not saying from where I'm sitting, the way it appears, because I think about it. I don't think the part of Mohbad and Iyabo Ojo ever crossed while he was alive.
So how did she come in the picture?
So why will she now be the one to receive?
No, they are accusing her of probably hiding some information or something like that. That's what they are accusing her of.
But out to what? What will be her gain?
That's just it.
It's true.
Or like she's covering up late Mohbad's wife from prosecution, something like that.
I will go with what you said. There's this skit maker that owned musician one time. This was around 2 years back or 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. He released actually his first song. So the guy, he's a skit maker and he cannot sing. So he paid a musician to sing the song, to voice it. So he just used his voice. As the song was singing, he came in his sound, he would now say something. So when the music came out, so the skit maker's name, I don't want to mention it, just skit maker's name that featured the musician. So after Nigerians enjoyed the song and the song blew up, the next thing we started hearing, the music came out that the skit maker did not pay him complete. So at the end of the day, this whole narrative, the whole thing, it trended for a long time. After when the trend died down, they came up with another one again and said I saw a video where the same skit maker and the musician, they held themselves and it was like everything that they did was a publicity stunt. It was not even real from the get-go. So they just did it
that's where my fear is, that it could be a publicity stunt.
Okay, what about the track letter?
That can be done by anybody.
There is no extent. There is no
the part that one cannot cover up publicity stunt is burning of. But then that too could be because to make it look as if truly alive is on that trend.
There is no extent.
But it has been, some people have been predicting it because there was, Iyabo is a public figure.
Yeah.
The daughter got married of recent. Life is good and every other day. And some people that feel like Mohbad just died like that. This person, there's no how you always have enemies.
No, truly, there's some people that
there's no how you always have enemies.
No, being in the entertainment industry, you look at all these variables available.
Yeah.
You combine them into a script, and what is the game? I will be back in circulation.
There's this particular post I saw where they from the video. So I can't do without reading the comment section. And people were like pointing finger. They were actually people that could sponsor the video. So people that could sponsor the protest.
Yeah.
Like they mentioned this, they mentioned that, they mentioned this. Of which, from the look of it too, you can look at it like, okay, these people they are obviously Iyabo Ojo's enemy. Who they were fighting over Mohbad's case and every other thing.
Yeah.
But come to look of it. And when Priscilla got married and they were just like, oh, your own daughter got married, what about our own friend? What about our own son? What about our this and this? And they would just take it personal. Because it was even Priscilla that posted the threat letter.
Yoruba always say that uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. So if you are making it in one way or the other, you expect to have some enemies.
Even if you're not making it, you still have enemies.
God not leaving us so that they will not overcome us.
Yeah.
So to round it up, I wish Iyabo Ojo safety, happiness, and let's just try to be ourselves and just be good to our fellow humans. We can't just hide behind the keyboards and be typing something you can't say to the person's face physically. A lot of people hide behind their keyboard and just type blah 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 blah.
Most of them have regretted doing that.
So I think we need to change and we need to grow up from all this childish thing and don't be too emotional about things. Just look at it from both angles and let's be nice with our words. So we come to the end of the show and thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Without you, we will not be here. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Afrinova TV. You subscribe, you share, you comment, and love us more and more.
Yeah.
I still go by Princess Aira. We are signing off, and by my right I have.
What up, my people? I still remain Edwin Prince, just for the finest name you can see on the internet today. Thank you.
Really? By my left I have.
My name is still remain Follow. Thank you.
Okay, see you same time
Bye.
next week on Saturday. Bye.
And
Bye. And bye. Thank you.